Welcome, my friends, once again. As stated earlier, that I make small videos about 5 to 7 minutes each for the young, recently qualified professionals or looking for a corporate career or for the young entrepreneurs who are wanting to start their own business. I have made videos on how to get jobs. I have made video on how to sell. I have made video on soft skills. Now I am making videos on business knowledge. Aim being that the knowledge which you get is a working knowledge and you can utilize that working knowledge for your growth of your business or use this knowledge for your growth in various aspects. Today I will talk to you about the five functions of the management. Management functions. Before I start on management function, let me tell you that management has evolved over a period of time. From administrative theories, it has been scientific theories. There have been very many theories for it. But I will only deal with the basic concepts about this thing. First is planning. Planning is a future oriented and determines an organization's direction. It's a rational and systematic way of making decisions and that will affect the future of the company. It's a kind of organized thought, foresight, and collective hindsights. So that it involves predicting future as always attempting to control the events which are likely to take place. This is done keeping in mind the circumstances, this keeping in mind the technology, is keeping in mind various other factors. So, planning will also include, when you go into deep, the various kinds of plans could be there. There could be a marketing plan, there could be a business plan, there could be other kinds of plan which form part of the planning. But this is out of the syllabus in this particular video. Next is organizing. Organization requires a formal structure of activity, of authority and direction, and flow of such authorities through work, which work subdivisions and are defined, arranged in a logical manner. Organization means you organize the structure of the company. Organization means what are the resources you're going to use for buying equipment, what are the duties of each of the executives, how will the departments function with regard to each other. So that is the method of comes under the purview of organizing. Next we talk of is directing. Directing is the form where you direct the business of the organization. And sorry, before that, I'll speak to you on staffing. Staffing is the function of hiring and retaining suitable workforce for the enterprise, both at manager and non-managerial level. It involves process of recruiting, training, development, compensation structure, and evaluating employees and try to introduce the concepts of multi-skilling and the team building. Since the human factor is most important in an organization, it needs important that you recruit right kind of personnel, provide them right kind of motivation so that they can perform well in a company. So this also become more critical where the manpower is more and the uh, and also where the multicultural people are there in an organization and the intelligence level, education level is different. So that the strategy which you dissolve are not in a conflict with each other. Now, next we'll talk is directing. The directing function is considered concerned with leadership, communication, motivation, and supervision so that the employees perform their activities in the most efficient manner and achieve the desired goal. The leadership elements involve giving out instruction and guiding the subordinates to do their job. The communication is very important so that both ways information can flow and the work follows unhindered. Then another aspects of directing is motivation to motivate people to deliver excellent results. Then comes supervising. How do you supervise your staff? That is part of the directing. And so that is normally done by continuous reports as well as to ensure that the directions are being followed implicitly. Last part, which is a part of again controlling. Controlling consists of those activities which are undertaken to ensure that the business does not deviate from the pre-arranged plans. It involves planning production schedules, it involves costing, it involves sourcing of equipment, and it also the way we're controlling various other controls to evaluate the performance of the organization. So in turn, I've given you a small idea in what a business functions are supposed to do. Think over it, and they are also applicable in your day-to-day life, or they are applicable whether you are in a career or you are in a business.